Sony has finally announced their long-awaited PlayStation VR2 headset, along with some games. So the headset's going to be available for pre-order in November, but it's not actually available until February. And of course, what VR headset would be complete without a specific controller charging station for $50 US? The VR headset itself is going to go for $549 US, along with these other prices in different currencies. It's scary looking at how much the yen is devalued right now. It used to be that you could take the US price, times it by 100, and you'd get what the cost would be in yen. And that's just not the case anymore. So I just wanted to compare what the cost of a PlayStation 5 is versus the cost of the PlayStation VR2. So I looked it up in the US's website since I don't have any Canadian prices for the PSVR2. So apparently in the US, you can buy a PlayStation 5 disc version right now for $499. Yeah, so that means that the PlayStation VR2 is going to cost you more than it would cost you to buy a PlayStation 5 right now. By $50. I'm sorry, in what world does that make sense? That makes no sense. It's supposed to be an accessory, like you need the PlayStation 5 to make the PlayStation VR2 work. But the VR2 is more expensive. This just seems like this just feels so greedy. Like, yes, I'm sure this costs money to make, but I'm pretty sure it's also going to be a pretty inflated price. Isn't that nice? So what comes in the box? Well, you get the headset and you get 2 controllers. And I'm assuming you get a charging cable. Oh, you get stereo headphones, but I think those are just built into the headset. Now, this makes me sad. I love Horizon so much. Like, it's one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm not going to be able to play it. Like, I've never played a VR game, but I get really motion sick in vehicles. Like, I'm that person that just has to drive, or I will get motion sick. And based on what everyone says, VR can make you really motion sick. So I don't think I would ever be able to play VR. Like, I think I would just tap out after like 10 minutes. So I'm not going to get to play this game, and it makes me sad. I hope Sony will be able to build up some backstock of the VR2 before release, because what we went through with the PlayStation 5 was ridiculous. Like, I tried for months to get one. It was released in November, I think, of 2020, November or December. I got one in May of 2021. It was like 6 months later, and they were still impossible to get in Canada, and I got really lucky. And I almost didn't get it because Best Buy is stupid. But that's a story for another day. So if you want to pre-order the VR2, there's actually only 7 countries you can pre-order it through the PlayStation's website, if you live in that country. Everyone else, we're stuck pre-ordering through participating local retailers. Great. Yeah, I don't care about any of this technology bullshit. This means nothing to me. This means absolutely nothing. Is a vibrating headset normal? That seems like it would be really weird and trippy on your head. Is that normal? So I was looking at the frequently asked questions for the VR2, and apparently it's only going to work with the PlayStation 5. Like, it's not even going to be compatible with the PlayStation 4. And when I was reading, apparently only 20-ish games are expected to be available on launch of the PS2 VR, of which maybe a handful will actually be worth playing, like Horizon. So it doesn't really feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. If I was spending this much money on a VR headset, I want to be able to use it with my PC and my PlayStation. Like, I want to be able to get a lot of use out of it. This is costing a lot of money. And I think it's really stupid that it's only compatible with one console. One last thing I think is really funny, how they're talking here about reducing fogging. Like, I didn't know that was an issue for VR headsets. Like, is that a big issue? Like, where your screen fogs up in front of your face? Like, I'm sure it's really annoying, but I also think that's really funny. You're just playing a game and it fogs up in front of you. Is anyone planning on buying this? I'm not. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.